Hey there, retro fans. This is Martin Toohey, owner of Sleepy Eyed Films, LLC, but you can call me Marty, the one-man party. And on this episode of RetroSmash, we bring you this, the Rubik's Cube. Let's get to it. The Rubik's Cube was an incredibly popular toy in the 80s, which was invented by a Hungarian professor named Erno Rubik. It has 6 sides with a different color on each face. In its solved state, it looks like this. But anyone who has seen one at a garage sale, swap meet, or found in an old box of toys usually finds it like this, in its scrambled state. Now this little puzzle right here intrigued me, confused me, totally frustrated me. I got it for Christmas when I was 6 years old. I thought it was bad that year. Once scrambled, the idea is to get the cube back to its completed state where all the faces are solid colors. There are over 43 quintillion possible permutations, and only one of those permutations is the solved state. After finding this out, I wanted to know, how much is 43 quintillion? I found a website that explained large numbers by simply asking, what would a billion, trillion, quadrillion, or even a quintillion pennies look like? They call it the Mega Penny Project, and if you're a geek like me, then check it out. It's kind of interesting. The website states that 1 quintillion pennies laid out flat like a carpet would cover the surface of the Earth twice, and its value is roughly over $10 quadrillion, which is approximately 1 million times our national debt. And if you really want to freak yourself out, go to usdebtclock.org and look at how far in the hole we really are. Okay, now if I've completely confused you, then you would know exactly how I feel when I try to solve this unforgiving contraption. After scrambling, I couldn't even fathom how anyone could solve it, and without the aid of the internet at that time, I couldn't look up the solution. After much irritation, I did figure out how to take it apart and put the pieces back in the correct order as to have a perfectly solved cube. Not quite as satisfying as solving it, but it was nice to see all the colors uniform again. Years passed, and somewhere along the way, I lost my cube. But after receiving an Amazon gift certificate, I purchased one and found it waiting for me in my mailbox a few days later. I was soon reliving my childhood by twisting and turning my way to complete disgruntlement. Before I reached total emotional meltdown, I sought out a solution guide and put my cube in its place. The solution consists of a 6-part strategy. 1. Identifying the center, edge, and corner pieces. Solving the cross. Solving the accompanying corners. Solving the middle layer, solving the top layer, and finally positioning the final corners. Depending on the current state of your cube, you may skip some of these steps. Now, this is only one strategy that I found on Rubiks.com. There are plenty of others out there on YouTube and on Google, but this strategy relies on algorithms. The algorithms are a set number of moves that allow you to move the cube around certain configurations so that you don't mess up your hard work here. Once you memorize these algorithms, then solving the cube becomes easy. With the incredible popularity of the puzzle came contests which people would try to solve the puzzle in the least amount of time. This has been referred to as speed cubing. The official world record for the fastest solve of a Rubik's Cube is held by Eric Akersdyk. With a time of 7.08 seconds. Now, if this little 3x3 Rubik's Cube poses a small challenge to you, then there are other variations of the cube. Most notably are the 4x4x4 Rubik's Revenge and the 5x5x5 Professor's Cube. And if you're seriously a glutton for punishment, check out the V-Cubes, which are available up to 7x7x7. And they have plans with cubes up to 11x11x11. Now, I don't know about you, but I never plan on getting one of these ridiculous cubes. Just attempting to solve one side of these torture devices would probably make my brain melt news out of my ear. So, this year marks the 30th year of the Rubik's Cube, and I have to say that 30 years later, and over 350 million cubes sold, this little wonder has definitely captivated people the world over. And there you have it. The Rubik's Cube. This is Marty the One Man Party on RetroSmash. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time.